Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the Beatles, and the shortest video on earth. The answer to that question in the title is no. But I'm going to show you two things I picked up recently, and then we'll get into the question. So the first one I showed off the other day, which is this, the Beatles live, I'm spinning around, live Empire, it just says live Empire. The Beatles live from Empire Theatre, December 1963. When I showed it off, I hadn't listened to it yet, but this is fantastic. I love the vintage or the old tickets on the back, and I love the story. Some great songs on that. But the other one I picked up, which I got for $7 in a second-hand record shop, is the Beatles rock and roll music. Now, it's only got the one disc in it, the side 3 and 4, disc, because it is a 2-record set. But funnily enough, weirdly enough, hold on. So this is really weird. I'd had to go and get this. That's why it cut. But this is the Beatles Rock and Roll Music Volume 1. Which has, it has all those songs on it. And obviously Volume 1, there's 2 volumes to this. But I also picked up, so this one I picked up the other day, has the same songs for the first disc. So this must be both volumes in one. And it didn't come with that disc. He told me it was missing that disc, but I sort of lucked out because all the songs are on this one. Now this one I've shown off before, but it's not really that exciting. But this one I picked it up because of the artwork, which I will now show you. This is really cool. So that's really pretty, and the back is super pretty. It looks like the back of the but the gatefold is beautiful. Look at the artwork on this. That is amazing. I love that. That is incredible. Like incredibly 60s and 50s. You got your Coca-Cola. You got your... Is it a Chevy? Or no. Chevy makes Camaros, I think. I don't know my American cars. You got your jukebox. Your cherry. Your burger. Oh, yeah. Marilyn Monroe. See, I would say that was more 50s and 60s. Maybe early 60s. But anyway. So... the side of the disc 2 has Dizzy Miss Lizzy, which is amazing. Anytime at all. Boo-doo-doo. Drive my car. Everybody's trying to be my baby. The night before. I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. Revolution. Back in the USSR. Helter Skelter. Taxman. Got to get you into my life. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Hey Bulldog, which is a really underrated song. Birthday, which is amazing, and Get Back. It's weird saying birthday, Helter Skelter as well. It's weird saying birthday on there, because I would consider that a deep cut. But anyway, those are really cool. And it's cool that I've got both sides now. But back to the main point of this video, is that online recently, at least on TikTok. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok, shameless plug, you should follow me on TikTok. There's a huge vinyl community and music community on there, as there is with social media in general. But I've seen a lot of people say that the Beatles are overrated. And it really bothers me because, first of all, you're entitled to your own opinion. And it's fine if you think that. And if you do and you're watching this video, let me know why down below. But I think you're wrong. Each member of the Beatles was incredibly talented at what they did. Ringo Starr is an amazing drummer, and without Ringo Starr, if they'd kept Pete Best or maybe found someone else, it wouldn't be the same. Ringo does add something to the band, despite all the jokes for the last 50 years. But then you've got George Harrison, John Lennon, and Paul McCartney. Those three coming together is a once-in-a-million chance. They met so before the Beatles, John Lennon had a band called the Quarrymen, and I believe Paul McCartney went to one of their gigs. Or was Paul McCartney in the Quarrymen? I can't remember. No, Paul McCartney went to one of their gigs and then got friendly with John. And then from there, Paul McCartney knew George Harrison and knew he could play guitar. So George played guitar in front of John Lennon, and that's how it all started to come together. But George Harrison is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. I could spend the next 5 years listening to you every amazing song he's done. Like my favourite George Harrison song, My Sweet Lord, amazing. His Beatles stuff like Taxman, Here Comes the Sun. There's loads of them, and of course Paul McCartney and John Lennon together, the greatest songwriting duo of all time, and their harmonies are always on point, you know. And then George Martin, the producer, his production, especially on, especially on albums like this, it's just phenomenal. People mock me for saying that. Phenomenal. It's just brilliant. There is never going to be another band like this. And you have to keep in mind that my favourite band is up there. People give me so much flack because my favourite band, the one that's up there, those squares, took a lot of inspiration from the Beatles. Oasis were the biggest Beatles fans ever. And I always get flack for saying that the Oasis are number one for me, and then the Beatles are number two. And it makes me laugh. But the point is, the Beatles aren't even my favourite band, but I can sit here and tell you this because I know it's true. You know, it's not like... So Elvis Presley is a bit of a... His vocal range and his singing is phenomenal. But there's a lot of things like, you know, covering songs from... I'm not going to get into that now, but a lot of Elvis Presley's legacy isn't all there. Where I can't say that. Whereas with the Beatles, it is all there, and I know they have their problems. You know, they're not perfect, but their stuff is brilliant. They released, is it 9 albums or 11 albums? I think it's 9 albums. I don't know how many albums, but every album is perfect. From like the pop era, the early Beatles, right the way up to Abbey Road and Let It Be. You know, it's all brilliant. And then of course their solo careers are phenomenal. Yes, okay, I'll admit, I still haven't listened to any of Ringo Starr's solo stuff. I really need to. But it's just fantastic. And I've also got, so I showed you this as well, this McCartney book. Is there a picture of a young Paul McCartney with... I think this one mainly goes over... Oh, there we go. Have you got a picture of... Come on. No. Oh. He was always so good looking. There. These two. You'll never find a greater songwriting duo than these two. And I will stand by that. So, the answer to the question, are the Beatles overrated, is no. Just no. So, thanks for watching if you watched this far. Let me know what you think down below. And I'd love to know what you think about the Beatles in general. Thanks for watching. I said that twice now. Goodbye, everyone.